It's so good. Praise the Most High God every day. With your whole heart desire. Lift him high, lift him high. Holy, 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 holy. Holy Mount Zion. The Lord's my shepherd and not one. Take me down to lie in pastures green. I lead me the quiet waters by. My soul has restored again, and me to walk out straight within the path of righteousness, even for his name's sake. Yeah, no, I walk in death's dark place, it will I fear no ill. Lyra and Star, they are with me, they surely comfort me. Oh, my Savior, has furnished in the presence of my foes. My head no overflowed with oil, my cup it overflow. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. And in just my dwelling place must be. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. And in the house forevermore, my dwelling place shall be. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in Jehovah's forevermore. My dwelling place must be. As the Lord have restored again, and me to walk those days. With the power of right to stand, even for his name's sake. Yea, do I walk you the dark way, yet will I fear no evil. No evil. Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they surely comfort me. My Savior, Lord, have furnished in the presence of my foes. My head don't have anointed with oil, my cup is overflow. Holy, holy, holy. Elijah.
And carry, cash and carry, cash and carry, cash and carry. And carry, we offer the finest selection of products that cater to your every need, from groceries to household essentials. Our shelves are stocked with quality items that are sure to impress. And guess what? We're not just great for wholesale, we're also your go-to place for all your food service needs. Located right opposite the Immigration Department on King George V Street in Roseville, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, cash and carry, cash and carry. We can't wait to see you.
When you want big bag, what you do? Shop at the CA. Better than the red. Go shop at the CA. And they all compare. Shop at the CA. You get more for less. Shop at the CA. Shop at the CA. Yeah. Shop at the CA. Shop at the CA. What they say? Shop at the CA. CA's family, customer friendly. With three locations, it's so convenient. And our prices, they are the nicest. Madam Ministry, that's where you belong. Oh, tell your mama, tell your papa, shop at the CA. Tell your son and your daughter, shop at the CA. Auntie, nene, and cousin, friend, open power, all of them. Grandma, grandpa, couple, neighbor, girlfriend, boyfriend, side. What? Shop at the CA. Shop at the CA. Shop at the CA. Shop at the CA. Check us out at Pottersville, High Street, and Downtown Rose.
Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel 360 bill safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. keep the number true. Act to the easy bill, promoting fair play in the digital world every single day. Affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Excel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
Excel and the NTRCs, digitally transforming our space together.
Something, something, something good. Something, something, something good.
Fantastic news from Eaststar Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just received world-class clear brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you.
Something, something, something good. Something, something, something good.
All right, that's the first one we're gonna hear this afternoon. We'll hear a few more as the afternoon goes along, but this is the one that has been a bit of a debate there because it calls my name in association with the person who is proposing to sell his passport as a solution to some of the problems he's facing in the country where everything seems to be going well for those who have passports to sell. So he wants to sell his as well. He's saying he doesn't mind if the police pick him up. If the police catch him, that's okay because he can deal with them. But the only person he's afraid is Klaus Linton. So as a result of that now, people who want to do like him as their response, as their solution to the difficulties that they're enduring, they're coming to me now, calling me, telling me they want to sell their passport, but since Dice freed me, they might freed me too. So sell the passport for them. It's a big problem, you know. Franklin Moses has a big problem right there, you know.
I heard you trying to decipher that.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem.
It is an internal one too.
Dice God put my name in the thing where he said, well, you know, the only person I've read is Mr. Lennox Linton. Okay. And people say, well, boy, you know what? Yeah, I want to do like Dice. I want to sell my passport too. And plenty of people want to sell their passport. Yeah. Especially some diaspora people.
I was waiting to say that.
Jumbie, send the thing down. Send it for me. Tell me don't use that again. Zed, you still need your passport. If you don't need the Dominica one, send it down. We will see if we can get sale for it. All right.
To the highest bidder.
Yeah, highest bidder thing. Yeah, the highest bidder thing.
Starting at what, 200,000?
Yeah, no, that's the base price.
Okay, well, can we start that lottery?
Base price is 200,000 US dollars.
Well, tell me that number.
No, it's 200 US dollars, frankly.
200,000.
200,000 US dollars. No. 200,000 US dollars. But that the jackpot will give you more than that, you know. If you
I was within that's what the reason they give it.
If you win it and you can win it is 958.
Yes,
958,000.
Yeah, way past $750,000.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
If you put 42,000 on that, you have $1 million.
$1 million. No.
958,000. That's the jackpot there. Dominican Natural Lotteries Commission. Yeah.
Yeah, the draw takes place. One of the draws takes place today.
No, if Dice win that now. I think he will think twice about it. I think he might hold his passport.
I was thinking of that one.
If Dice win that, he might hold his passport.
Yeah. Nice and Dundee. He had the decision.
Yeah, because if I get that, I wouldn't worry about to sell the passport again. I can hold that down.
Man, what that could do, man. Until
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
that-
I am 60,
Plenty,
which means I have 40 more years to live.
Yeah, plenty. Oh,
Did I say 100?
You 100, Franklin?
Yeah, because what happens is that I have to find a bank. Hear me good. I will accept $1 million because it refused a 1.5 million from somebody in Portsmouth. Are you with me? Let me help you again. Somebody in Dominica.
But going to a gas station.
That the discussion follow.
that might have been the issue.
Quite.
You see, banks may not be familiar in Dominica with gas stations that can just shell out 1.5 and say, hold that for me.
Yes.
So the bank say, you know the bank have a know your customer thing. Yeah. KYC, know your customer.
Okay.
Yeah. So they ask you questions, and so if your customer bring like 1,000, like a 500, like a 2,000, and so on. All of a sudden you drop a half a million, 1 million, 1.5 million.
1.5, yes.
So where you get that? Where that come out?
Come on. Let me ask the question. Yeah.
Where that come out?
Yeah.
Years ago, that a problem, Remember when back in I think it was 2017, Royal Bank tell the government, see that money only bring it there. We don't need it again. We're giving it to you. Go and bring it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Put it somewhere else. Government shut down the CBI account at the Royal Bank beginning of 2017 and give back the government their money. Government put it in National Bank. FCIB follow suit. All people that have passport money in the bank, look, all your money.
Yeah.
We don't want it. Go and put it somewhere. So all that money then now go in the National Bank. Scotia Bank, the same thing. Come now, only one bank. Our bank, our Crapo Bank alone not taking the money from the passport. We sell overseas. All them international banks backing out. Then we had Lloyd's Bank that was offering correspondent banking service. We had Societe Generale. We had Crown Agents. We had TD Bank. We had Citibank. All them people providing correspondent banking services. All of them pull out.
Whoa.
We have one remaining.
Which one is that?
Bank of America.
Oh, okay then.
Bank of America, but we can't fool around with that because Bank of America decides, well, we finish with that. We go in the way of Societe Generale or Lloyd's Bank or whatever. Balfini.
Yeah, it's crap.
No. Veloasak.
No, but
yeah. So frankly, let's listen to the thing there. Let's listen closely there.
Closely and dissect it.
The one that causes me the problems right now. Mr. Denison Dice Joseph, good afternoon to you, sir. Mr. Patty Ron, good afternoon to you, sir.
Sir.
Colonel Any Kong Shell in part of the song. What happened in the rest of the song? The Kong Shell. I think you drop it in a strategic point there. When you start to feel it, listen.
Nice again. There just seems to be no hope for Dominicans in Dominica. If you're not a passport seller, your bank account could in pressure.
You hear that? There seems to be no hope for Dominicans in Dominica. If you're not a passport seller, your bank account cool for sure. Okay? All right.
Nothing is being exported out of this country anymore. The only people doing well are the crooks who have passports to sell.
The only people doing well, the crooks that have the passports to sell.
Yep.
So the dilemma is being described, the situation in which the man finds himself in Dominica, which is the situation of most of the people,
back against the wall.
It's dire. It's rough.
Yes.
Abadna say in another song, he said the economy having bazudi.
Oh, remember that word?
Yeah. I know. That's your boy Kalfa.
My goodness. Bring Mr. back.
Yeah,
for me, please.
Calva said the economy have been bad today.
Patriot and Calypso king that I am. Conditions forcing me to come up with a scam.
Right. So tight there. Calypso King, Patriot, I am.
Calypso king as I am.
The situation
Yeah.
now in the country,
Yes.
where it's only passport people that making money and seeing their way, it's forcing him now to come up with a scam. It's rough.
It's rough.
It's rough, my brother.
What do the highest see? Taking out my picture, I put it in the fire. But I have to be smarter.
You want to get caught?
You wanna get caught.
All right, so there's some things involved there. You're selling the passport have your picture, you have to take it out. And in the place of the where your picture is now, you put in the person that buying the passport from you, their picture have to go there. So you're taking out yours, you put in theirs. But you have to be smart. Because you don't want to get caught. Listen up.
You have no choice.
I hear the conch shell.
But you need conch shell?
Yeah, the conch shell.
Right. The conch shell come in there when you say, I sell my passport to any rich foreigner. Not to you, Franklin. You can't hear that.
Unless,
They can't sell for you. The passport can't sell for you.
God help me.
That's a perception that, Franklin and Lennox and the people that they don't have money. Right? They can't buy that. That's a rich foreigner that can buy that.
Oh, yes.
But, my brother, if you win the lotto, that's a different story.
That's a different story. Which, of course, I'm going to win.
Yeah, if you win the 958,000.
Which, about I'm going to win. Yeah, you got to be in it to win it.
Okay.
I don't wanna get caught. If the police catch me, I'll pay them all.
If the police catch me, he will set them up. You give them a little something.
It's called a cool out.
You give them something.
You remember cool out?
Yeah.
Cool out.
But so why he can do that? Hold on, he answered the question. He put a scenario to you, telling the police that's supposed to catch him and do something with him for selling the passport. The police now, he can deal with that.
Yeah, man.
Police. You give him a little something. They like that.
We know they'll get with corruption. The only person that I operate.
It coming.
Wait, hold on.
Coming.
Yeah,
Take your time.
Choice more. I don't wanna get caught. If the police catch me, I'll pay them all. We know they'll get with corruption. The only person that I operate on.
Nothing time. Oh, Lord.
Okay. So the problem there, you see the problem there? I got my name.
You in your seat.
No.
You sit no man.
You
in the hot seat.
that was yesterday morning. In the hot seat yesterday morning. All right. Okay, now, so that's where it is there. Okay, good. So let listen.
Yeah.
Fred Lennox Clinton, people bring in their passport.
Yeah.
They don't want to fraud me. So if they give me the passport to sell, they don't have to fraud me. You understand?
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's too short to fly.
Plenty passport coming in. People give that up. Who living in Dominica, plenty living overseas. They don't want that again. They say, van. They say, sell that.
Yeah, man.
Kavan, sir. Kavan,
To
tout,
the-
c'est passport.
To the higher breeder.
To the
highest breeder.
Hey!
Yeah, man. The future of prosperity. For foreigners, mostly Chinese.
The future of prosperity. Mark the lines there, Franklin.
Yeah.
The future prosperity are for foreigners, mainly Chinese.
They pay no taxes. They pay no social security.
They're not paying tax. They're not paying social
That's the
security.
crunch now. That's the crunch now. They're leveraging and stepping over our sovereign.
So people come in for foreigners. They come in. They're not paying taxes. They're not paying social security. The poor man in Dominica have to pay all that. It's rough.
But as you're saying that, what happens to the Dominican employees who are being employed by the Chinese who do not have to pay social security? Do they take it up, extract it for their workers, the Dominican workers?
Well, we have to check that. We have to check that.
We have to check that.
We have to check that.
Young people have no choice but to migrate to neighboring countries.
Wrong people have no choice but to migrate to neighboring countries. Where are they going to? They're going to Antigua. They're going to St. Kitts. You know, the cruise sector alone in St. Kitts is employing 1,700 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're mostly young people. In Dominica, the cruise sector employ less than 500. So you can understand why so many Dominicans can leave and go St. Kitts and get a little gig. St. Kitts have a smaller population than Dominica. Much smaller population.
Yeah.
But they have much more employment opportunities.
Yes.
And you see in the practical
financial mobility.
You see in the practical application there of what the dice is singing about.
Yes, the tone and the
here you have I'm in Dominica.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer to be working in Dominica, but the opportunities for me to work are better in the other islands. So I have to go. Yeah.
Last year in my despair, I tried.
No, solution.
Okay.
It come down really tight now. So he reached despair last year.
Yes.
Last year in my despair, I tried.
Yes. All right. What did he
try? What did you try?
Planting of the trees of marijuana.
He planted some marijuana tree. Yeah.
Yes, but
young people have no choice but to migrate to neighboring countries. Last year in my despair, I tried planting of the trees of marijuana.
Last year in my despair, I tried planting a few trees of marijuana.
Yes.
Now, medical marijuana is a big thing around the world.
Oh, absolutely.
Market growing, leaps and bounds. The one in the United States growing billions of dollars every year and so on. Dominica say, that no economic benefit for us. Let our young people smoke a spliff and have 2 trees in their backyard, and that's supposed to be good for us. Now I'm hearing, because that really means election coming again, because now every time election coming, some big grand promises made that the government don't have any intention of doing anything about. Because years ago they say since 2019 the back they say marijuana don't have no economic benefit for us. But they went to Parliament, they passed a law for man to smoke a spliff or for them to have 2 trees in their backyard.
And how much in their pocket?
That have got no economic benefit in it for us. Okay? Good. So here what happened now? Man in despair, he planted a few marijuana trees.
But what happened to him?
Good. Listen.
It looks so politically blind.
You have a politically blind drug squad now. A target. Look who the drug squad target in the political blindness, right? Because the drug squad is supposed to be an agency of the state or a police organization. It's supposed to be, if it's marijuana you're looking for marijuana. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good, okay.
But what happened?
The ministers bring out plantation and come and destroy mine. Up to migrate to neighboring country. Last year in my despair, I tried planting of the trees of marijuana. It got so politically blind. The ministers bring out plantation and come and destroy mine.
They bypass the minister greenhouse plantation and they come and destroy his. They come marijuana,
Yes, we.
To make a little living. Yeah. Yeah, they're so politically blind in the drug squad. They pass the minister greenhouse plantation and they come and they destroy the Malawi.
Remember me?
Remember me?
Yeah.
So I tell him my
passport to the highest bidder.
I take it on my picture.
Yeah, the cops, yeah.
But I have to not go. I don't want to get caught. I carry my passport to any rich. I do have no choice, but I don't want to get caught. If the police catch me, I'll be them all. We know okay with corruption. The only person that I am afraid of is Mr. Leonard Clinton.
What?
The lab way.
Yes, man. It's the loud house.
I know. Come on. It seems our government wants us to come begging on bending knee. They don't like men and women who think independently.
Common during our time, they want to. You got to bend the knee and kiss the ring. You know, people who think independently, they'll end up in court.
Oh, independence happening
for all
too.
kind of things. They'll end up in court.
Passport sellers committing crime with immunity.
Passport sellers, they committing crime
With impunity.
with impunity. Some of them getting accused for double murder and so on. Okay.
And so on.
And so on. Some of them getting accused for double murder and so on. And then they have a whole long hallelujah about whether they should get bail or shouldn't get bail. Some employees of the state over there, in the case of the state versus the accused passport seller, they want bail, they back in bail for him. The other one saying
$1 million.
The other one saying no bail. The other one saying no bail. The other one saying bail. A whole jubum.
My grandmother used to enjoy saying, on Jubum.
Jubum.
It alone getting too far, yet they never think of giving back. But my interest is to invest in the community, serves the people best. I'm telling my passport to the highest speed. I take it on my nature. I put in the fire, but I have to be smart, God.
I don't want to get caught.
I send my passport and I'm flying for Georgia. I don't have no choice, God. I don't want to get caught. If the police catch me, I'll pay them all.
Now, remember, as you say, you're not selling the passport because you don't need it, sure. He's selling the passport out of necessity, economic necessity. Things rough.
Yeah.
The economy having bazudi, like Calypso say. But he will sell it and he apply for another one.
Yes, it's just
Yeah, apply for another one.
Yeah.
The right to citizenship is a passport. So, if you sell it, you get another one. You report it, sell it, report it missing, and move on, get another one.
Yeah. That's
apply.
That's how a king activates himself.
Yeah.
To activate the crown,
The only person that I am afraid of is Mr. Clinton.
Oh, dance again.
Die. Yes, I. Die so indeed. All right. So that the die is there. Is the reigning monarch. He's 11 times, 10 times. People say he's going for 11 this year. Well, that's the whole idea.
Yes.
When you're defending, you are 10. You're defending hopefully you will defend successfully at 11.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Mr. Linton, good afternoon. You look like you take 1 or 2 drinks, boy, like the party.
What's up?
I go, anybody passing my queue, they can bring a couple bottles in the studio.
No,
free up.
You free up.
Yes, man, that's free up. I like how you align in the words in the song. And Checo have one, you could get it. Checo,
the prayer.
You have one, you can online that one.
The prayer.
Remember, it's not you that saying, it's not me that saying, it's not Franklin that saying, it's the Calypsonian.
Yes,
and Calypsonian have a day of liberation. That was after slavery.
Yep.
And no politician not supposed to hold the Calypsonians in bondage, because the Calypsonians is what that free them. People like Isilo Black, people like Lid Black from Jacobs, people like, the great people's man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not supposed to hold the Calypsonian in bondage. Anyway,
for real.
Lennox, I heard Fabian say something this morning about the Calypso. I want to tell Fabian, is that his name?
Fabian, yes.
Fabian. Don't give up, Fabian. If you go back to the history of Calypso, the people that invent Calypso, Osiris can tell you about it. Or Sibo, there's an old sports officer. He will tell you, he's still around. He has a son that is a priest. Everybody know I'm talking. They never won Calypso from the event. Calypso, they was always trying to stifle Calypso from the late 50s. Go back to the history. Ozzy can help you. Call Ozzy, you get the number for that sports officer. So what I want to tell Fabian, come down and help to boost it. Get a man like Boston, get some of the Calypsonians and put them in front of the, how you call that, that hotel there, for that hotel that's up by Fortium. They watch it in Galloway.
Galloway?
Yes. So that they could perform for the visitors and that coming from the ship there. Let them perform on the veranda there. Get a couple Calypsonians, because the Calypso Association can do everything. You see like what Peter Puss is doing there now on a Saturday afternoon. You're going to have a masquerade in the town. That's what Fabian and some of us have to do. Help the industry to grow, because them alone can't do it. Wadix is trying to do something for Sunday afternoon on the bayfront, and that is where the Prime Minister has to give Wadix the liberty. Your wife family there. He's an ambassador. So that he can bring all the people from the countryside to have a big activities at the bayfront. That is what are going to boost the tourist industry. So Fabian, don't be broke now. I know you're a cultural man. Don't give up. It's just we that have to bring a different genre. Get the young people involved, like what Peter was doing there, form a community and make it better. Because them alone can do everything. And I like your free up.
So who tell you what is my wife family now? Where you at?
My brother, why you talking like? My brother,
okay. All right. It's all right.
Let us say a lot of wild man.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I know Bentley. Who is Bentley? After a lot of young people in America, who is Bentley?
No, he died in 1981. So long people wouldn't know.
Just ask some young people that in the 30s, who is Bentley Linton? From America. Nobody can tell you.
Yeah, well, he died over 40 years ago, so young people wouldn't know.
I like your vibe this afternoon.
God bless you, bro.
Yeah,
God bless you. Take care. Good afternoon. It's 1:42.
Good afternoon, my two honorable gentlemen. Mr. Lennox Linton and Franklin Moses. I home and I listening to my boy, the Dice, and I'm dancing all the way. Lennox, what the caller was saying, all what he's saying is true, and I calling on Fabian helping Dominica, right? As though I would even include him as a prime minister, honorable sir, prime minister Fabian. Fabian doing a good job in Dominica, my brother. Nobody knows, but when I sit down and I think, I just pray for him and I just tell God to help him. He helping the people from Maho. He helping our people in Rosso and other people all around. And the Calypso, as the gentleman tell him, Fabian, don't give up, my brother. If you give up, that is what certain people want. And give you your flowers once you're alive, my brother. And you're doing a fantastic job. one day, right, I aiming for the lotto. I will, on Q95, I will find an award for him because Lennox, I don't know if you know, Paven doing good, boy. So I just want to wish him all the best, God guidance and what it, even Peter Prosper too. I wish them all the best, and Lennox, Franklin, God bless all you. Without all you on Q95, that is what I say, right? Q95 would be dead, not on holidays or whatever it is. So keep up the good work. I am pleasing for you. I'm a person that has find fault if people are troublesome. And when I tell you, Lennox, Franklin, are you doing a good job? I work with Franklin on Kyrie. Franklin used to make me advertise, and my boom, Franklin, Maxine from Sufuya, all these people, and I always grateful to him for because he makes me well known and a popular person. And the radio station, it makes me a well known popular person, and like I used to be all other things like Guide, Ranger, Brownie, Red Cross, play steel band, go up for Miss National Day Queen, and all this kind of a thing. So I'm a very well-known, popular person. I play all sports, all kind of a sport. And I make the island side, but I never get to wear the jacket because it's heavy that choose me. So I wish all you from my heart all the best. Lennox, Lennox, Lennox. I will miss you when you leave. I will miss you, my brother.
All
so
right.
take care, and let me just
All right,
say
Martin.
hello to Blessing.
Yeah.
So I believe in Blessing a lot, my boy. And Blessing, people will talk, but don't feel bad. And Lennox, let me say hello to Dicey and his family. And you can give me Dicey all afternoon.
All right.
All afternoon.
All right.
Okay,
All right. You will
Take care.
you will get Calypso throughout the course of the afternoon. Thank you very much indeed. Now, peoples, we have a few more Calypsos that we want to focus on. I at this point in the season, the biggest challenge to the reigning monarch, based on the results from the quarterfinals, appears to be a lady by the name of Shanice. And so,
Shanice again, please.
No, so
Shanice again.
so we have to talk a little bit about the experts this afternoon. Let Shani sing.
Yeah.
All right. But I want to go back to something that we focused on last week, just for a few minutes, because we haven't heard anything from the doctors. The doctors employed in the public health services of Dominica, that the Prime Minister of Dominica basically accused of running racket within the public health system, where they are being paid by the state so that the system can offer surgeries at $580 and so on and so on. And where people come in the public health system expecting to have surgery services, the doctors are charging them privately $15,000 plus. I didn't say that. That statement came from the Prime Minister, the head of government, the one who is overall in charge of the health care in the country. He had a minister in his cabinet responsible for that. And under the minister, there is a Dominica Hospital Board with a chairman, with a whole board, with a management system, and so on. And in that system that they're responsible for, surgeries, according to the Prime Minister, not me, I don't know. The Prime Minister has said that and nobody has refuted him. No doctor has refuted him. The Dominica Hospital Board, the Dominica Medical Authority, what is it? I don't know the correct name. The correct name seems spinning around in my head. This is Dominica Hospital Authority, I think it is. They have this board that is running PM, not PMH, the friendship thing.
Yeah.
And the other clinic and health centers and so around the country. That's their remit. Nothing from them. So the word of the Prime Minister stands, and I allowed it to pass yesterday because we were talking about it on Friday.
Yes.
The doctors need to say something. That's what we suggested last week, but nobody, not even a whisper, not even a little whisper. Nobody's going. Is it Lennox? It's not that now. It's so it going in. Nobody is saying anything. So let's listen again to Roosevelt Scarrett, and you'll tell me. I want the people to get involved in this now, because the people are the ones who are suffering. The people who are paying 15,000, where the state arranged for them to pay 5, but those people responsible for everything are saying nothing, and the doctors themselves are saying nothing either. Die. Now, what we're going to hear from the Prime Minister, it set up by a question that he got in the Kalinago territory at his town hall there last week from the Kalinago chief.
My question is healthcare cost. Healthcare is very expensive for the indigenous people.
Healthcare is very expensive for indigenous people. That is the concern that is being expressed by the Kalinago chief, Lady Annette Sanford.
Most of them who go to the hospital oftentimes cannot afford it. I guess you know all the background already on why most of them cannot afford it. I know a person who is currently home, sent back from the Alford ward because he couldn't do his surgery.
Okay. Let's take our time with that. She knows the person. She is the Kalinago chief. The person was sent back from the Alford ward because he can't do the surgery.
And he is at home. So what measures are in place for the Kalinago territory in terms of meeting the cost of healthcare?
The issue of healthcare.
Good. You get the question?
Yes, that's it.
It's about healthcare costs,
especially for the territory.
Especially for the Kalinago territory, yes. But of course we know the Kalinago territory doesn't have it any easier than anywhere else around Dominica. But because of this, maybe but by and large, it's tight. Okay. So, Mr. PM, what do you have to say about that now?
You know, as a nurse, that the government provides free healthcare to people 60 and over, and 18 and young.
All right. Now, we don't know whether the gentleman who was sent back home from Alford Ward and who is at his home is 60 or over or 18 and younger. We don't know that, but we know that he's a Kalinago. At least we suspect he's a Kalinago, and he's a Dominican. Okay.
If somebody comes into the hospital and is admitted from the accident or emergency, or you're referred by a district medical officer and you get admitted into the government public health system. So the average surgery will cost you from the government fees about between $580 and between $880. The average surgery will cost you from the government fees about between $580 and between $880. So the average surgery will cost you from the government fees about between $580 and between $880.
Between $580 and $880. You heard him. You heard what he said.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the average surgery will cost you between $580 and $880.
That's if before 60 or after 60.
That's in the public health system.
Yes, before 60 or after or 65.
No. If you after 60, it's free.
Okay.
You understand?
You sure?
No, but that's what he said.
Oh, that's what he said. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's so the payment the payment is for those persons who don't have the concession of getting the service for free.
Yes.
Because they are 60 and over.
Oh, right, that's right.
Or 18 and younger.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Good. So now continue.
That's what he said again.
Yeah, let's go.
What is happening at the hospital?
Good, good. So you have a situation, surgeries between 580 and 880 in the public health system for persons who are admitted through the district health centers and so on and so on. And they come to casualty, etc.
Which I believe people need to talk about.
You're not what we're doing this afternoon. We're talking about it now. We're talking about it now.
But that is your first program on TV. Let's talk.
What about? Yeah, Franklin was my producer when we did that interview. Some people refer to it later as epic interview with Mike Douglas when he was terminal of cancer.
Yes.
And we journeyed down to Portsmouth that Saturday morning. Yes. Franklin was the producer of his crew and so on. And I was the interviewer.
Yes, man.
Those were the days. Huh?
Those were the days.
Yeah.
And that one thing I remember, he had one friend with him. I think the friend name was Afa. So Afa is asking him when to go and do the little do hospital. Says, Mike, say you do need ulcer or cancer? I never forget that word.
Say you the uni. All right, let's get back to the head of government in Dominica. We're talking healthcare costs. And he's explaining why the costs are prohibitive now, that were beyond the reach of the ordinary man, like the one who in the Kalinago territory was sent home from Alford. Listen.
Is that doctors charge the patients privately.
When I listened to this the first time, I didn't hear the applause. I don't know who that applause is coming from. He's in the Kalinago territory and he's reaching where he is now. He's now. People would say he threw the doctors under the bus.
Okay.
He's making them responsible for the healthcare costs that are beyond the reach of the ordinary people. And the people are applauding that.
Yes.
He's saying the doctors are charging, the doctors in the public health system who are being paid for the services in the public health system are charging privately for these surgeries.
So you move from a 580 fee to a 15,580 fee. So you move from a 580 fee to a 15,580 fee. So you move from a 580 fee to a 15,580 fee.
So you move from a 580 fee for your surgery to 15,580. The doctor had $15,000 on the surgery. That's what the Prime Minister says. You notice, since he said it last week, no doctor has said anything at all.
And I can tell you, because I deal with this on the government behalf.
No, the reason he's clear about it is because he's dealing with it on the government behalf. But he's not dealing with it to correct the problem. He's dealing with it to facilitate the problem. So here's what he's doing. Listen carefully what he's doing.
I have had to approve literally hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay for private surgeries when those surgeries ought to be done in the public health system.
My brother, nobody in Dominica finds anything wrong with that. The doctors whose integrity now is on the line because they're charging for services that are supposed to be offered in the public health system where they are employed. What's up with that? What's going on here? What's going on here? They are charging privately for services that they should be offering in the public health system. They're charging $15,000 extra for services that should be offered in the public health system for $580.
$880.
And this is not Franklin Moses talking. This is not Sherwin Norris saying what he feels happened, or Richie Ferrell write a story on Q95. This is the Prime Minister of the country with overall responsibility for health services in Dominica, his cabinet, telling you that doctors are charging privately and increasing the cost of surgeries in the public health system from $580 to $15,580.
Utilizing government facilities, government nurses, government stuff, and so on. So that is what may have.
You see what I'm saying? Government facilities are in the public health, part of the public health system, to provide the services of public health to the people. He's accusing the doctors of using that system now and charging privately over and above what it should cost in the public health service. It's what is ordinarily referred to around the world as racketeering. Doctors involved in doctors running racket in the hospital.
Long tennisman.
Yeah, they're running racket in the thing. And the Prime Minister says he facilitates it by approving hundreds of thousands of dollars for these privately offered services, these privately imposed services on the public health system.
Happened to your Kanalago resident, where he or she got into the hospital in the public health system, utilizing government facilities, government nurses, government stuff, and so on. So that is what may have happened to your Kanalago resident, where he or she got into the hospital, ostensibly may have referred to by the district medical doctor, got admitted into the public health, and therefore that patient is a public health patient.
The gentleman in the Kalinago territory, note well, according to the Prime Minister, based on what he has heard, that is a public health patient. He's a public health patient seeking services from the public health system.
And that patient should be subjected to public health fees. And I think that we talk
Now,
about,
for the avoidance of doubt, the public health fees he's talking about there in terms of surgery, the 580 to the 880 average for surgery. That's the public health fee.
honest conversation in this country as to what are the challenges that we are confronting in the health sector in Dominica. And then we get the blame for it.
The challenges that are being confronted in the health sector, the Prime Minister gets the blame for it. His story here is really you should be blaming the doctors because he's not scared that charging the 15,000 extra privately. He's not here doing that. Although Skerrit and his government, they're finding the hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay these additional private costs, private doctors' fees for surgeries. Don't blame him. Blame the doctors because the doctors are the one imposing. So who's in charge? The purpose of the Dominica Hospitals Authority that runs the friendship thing up there is what? What is the purpose of that?
Oversight.
Well, I get the blame for it because one person they call Scary.
Oh, okay.
And so, if each of us were to respect the procedures at the hospital, we would not find healthcare prohibitive to many citizens.
So what is the consequence of not respecting the procedures at the hospital, Mr. Skerrit? What are the consequences of that? Nothing? You admitting that people who are in the system, be they doctor, be they minister, be they board member, or whatever, people seem to be disrespecting the policies of the hospital. Because part of the responsibility for respecting also has to do with enforcement. And if you're going to sit back and facilitate payments that are being imposed on a system, 15,000 extra per surgery, but you're just going to be facilitating it but doing nothing about it, then you're complicit. You're part of the problem, but you're blaming it on other people who may have reasons why they are charging privately for their services. Not that I'm not, and be clear, Dominicans, I'm not talking for them because they're not talking for themselves. I do not know what the situation is. They must explain. Somebody must come with an explanation as to why this is the way the Prime Minister says it is, because the Prime Minister obviously has a different understanding of it, which is why he's sympathetic to it to the point where he's paying these hundreds of thousands of dollars from the public purse to facilitate what he's suggesting to you. is a wrong thing that is being done to the people of Dominica.
And this is a challenge. And all of you know it. You've experienced it. Many of you have experienced it. And so why are you? I'm not talking to necessarily you here, but in the country, why are you remain silent? Why don't we speak about those things publicly?
Why are we doing that this afternoon?
In these days, the practice of medicine has changed. Unless you don't show a doctor the money, nothing happens to you. And in these days, the practice of medicine has changed. Unless you don't show a doctor the money, nothing happens to you. And in these days, the practice of medicine has changed. Unless you don't show a doctor the money, nothing happens to you.
One more time.
And in these days, the practice of medicine has changed. Unless you don't show a doctor the money, nothing happens to you.
All right. And these are the doctors. They swear to the Hippocratic oath to do no harm. Prime Minister of Dominica is saying those that he is familiar with in Dominica, unless you show them the money. Crap, smoke your pipe. Wow.
But I would like to know of this particular case and to see.
Hold on. Okay, he wants some more details. More info in the comment box.
In the comment box.
Yeah, you want some more. Okay, so my brother has to check the comments box. If you want more info, check the comment box, because you make a big story already. You throw whoever you feel you have to throw under the bus, the doctors and so on, and now you want to know a little more about it. All right, cool.
How we can facilitate that person to access the medical intervention that he or she requires.
The medical intervention that he or she requires appears already to have been compromised because the person is at their home. Okay. So now what are you going to do? You're going to facilitate more payments for the private for the doctor to make private fees for the public health patient on the public health patient. All right. We were invited to talk about it, so let's talk about it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Linton.
Afternoon, sir.
Mr. Linton, from what I'm hearing from the Prime Minister, I'm going to summarize it. In other words, if the doctor crook you, everything is okay, and there's no penalty for the doctor who crook you because he's just not following the policies of the hospital. Is that basically what he's saying, Mr. Linton?
Something like that. He's probably saying a lot. He's probably saying a lot more, but something like that.
If I had to respond to a situation like that, I would say, okay, well, let's look at that situation and see who did something illegal and rectify it. If the doctor charged you when he was not supposed to charge you, he should give that person a refund, because you're saying that he's working in the hospital and he's not supposed to charge you. So he should refund you, because apparently the government is paying him. So what is the real situation?
That is clearly what he says. That is clearly what the Prime Minister says.
And that's bogus. For a Prime Minister, I find he's just playing a game. He's playing a game. He's lying. You know why he's lying? Because it is correct. There are some of these things that you must pay the doctor. And that is the arrangement with the hospital. It is not wrong. The doctor is not doing anything wrong. That's the way it is at the hospital. He's given the impression that nobody under the age of 60 or under the age of 18 or over the age of 60 should pay for anything. That's the impression he's given. But is it so? I don't think so. And he's playing games with it.
All right.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Mr. Linton.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mr. Linton, that is the best, That Prime Minister, I think, that is the best in the region, Who trained him, Rosie Douglas, Austria, Afima, Bernard Wiltshire. That is hardcore, man, Mr. Parson, and Ian Vince, And again, who was his teacher? Mary got people away. His teacher somewhere down, man, people down there, old politicians. Who teach him all those old tricks then? But we could send a man for a world competition, either magician or obeah man, something, man. His teacher was from Marigot, down boxing shed down there, our old labor right. That man well groomed, you know. This man, I don't believe there is no judge that can hold on that man. That man good for himself, you know. Have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Lennox,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
I see it, my brother, the Prime Minister come and he say about the doctors, right? You come, you should fix things up instead of coming and say, well, the doctor overcharged. You know what? Because you're fixing everything up. You're the boss. Fix it up instead of having, if the people and them charging and saying that, or if they're not charging or giving them a bad name, right? If they're charging, fix it up, Mr. PM, instead of coming on the radio and say that. That is my opinion.
All right.
So thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. It's 2:09. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lennox.
My brother, how are you?
I'd like to thank the Prime Minister for giving the public permission to discuss this topic, this sensitive topic. So I sent my daughter to university to get a PhD
Right.
for 7 years and more to become a doctor of medicine. And it costed me almost $750,000 and never got a dollar assistance scholarship from the state. Now you the state, the medical board gave me a license to practice privately. But I'm also employed at the hospital, at the state hospital. So I visit the doctor privately for hernia surgery, and he does the hernia surgery at the hospital. He's caught in between his private practice and the hospital. But his monthly remuneration, his monthly salary from the hospital cannot be all that super high. I'm giving an assumption. Let's assume he gets $7,500 net take home after tax. Well, that cannot repay his loan at 8 Bank of almost $250,000 for his PhD or his law degree or his medicine degree. So the doctor has a loan, he has a private practice, he has rent to pay, he has staff, but he's also serving the public. So we need to ease up on the private doctors. They need to make a dollar also. They have a family. They have bills to pay.
Yeah, well, it's
so I'm a little worried. I don't know whose side to take. I'm caught in between.
No, what do you mean you don't? You take the side of what is right, Peter. You take the side of what is right. All the best. Always good to talk to you. More phone calls. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Linton and Franklin.
Good afternoon.
You mean in that hard COVID time, how would you want the doctors to give any response? For the man to tell them go at their home?
Oh yeah? Oh really?
Yeah, you wouldn't take no chance, you know. Home, what your home? And he will import more from China.
Okay.
That's how it is.
Well. She says the doctors cannot call to clarify the situation or to defend their honor or their integrity because they'll be sent home. Wow. Good afternoon. At the telephone, good afternoon. Once, twice, not there, good afternoon. Okay, that person changed his or her mind. Back at the overseas line. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Lennox. Good afternoon. How are you? You and Franklin?
Doing well, thanks.
Yes, man, Lennox. Lennox, I've been listening to this. I'm, very, very open-mindedly, me already. I just want to say special afternoon to everybody. Say good afternoon to Mr. Honorable Resident Scary. Yeah, that's your boy, Black Pepper. Now, Lennox, I've been listening to the issue to do with what the Prime Minister said Now, there are a lot of, I don't think you all did not go into certain aspects of interpreting what he said. And I'm going to tell you just on my critical thinking ethics, you know, I think already, I want to take it from a different perspective. Now, he's claiming that the doctors are overcharging based on a state subsidy of what a surgery should cost. They are overcharging by thousands of dollars. Now, in his own statement, he said that they provide the nurses, they provide this, and then when come to continue to say what else they can provide, he quickly runs some over that. So, Lennox, the question is, how does a cost get so exorbitant to do with a doctor executing a procedure? There are two major aspects in play. There is the career manpower, the talent, the education of the doctor, and there's also the supplies and machinery needed to conduct the surgery is a very critical aspect of the cost of a surgery. What the Prime Minister did not expound on is the availability the state should make for the resources to do the surgery, and if not made by the state, who subsidizes it, and how does the subsidy recover cost? Do you understand what I'm saying, Leno?
No, I don't. I don't. You have to take it slow.
Okay.
You're talking a little fast,
words,
and I'm listening slow, so talk slow.
In other words, it takes manpower
right.
and equipment and all the medical necessities to do the surgery.
Right. So
what he did not expound on was the availability of the medication and all the surgical things needed to conduct the surgery. Or is the government meeting its obligation to make sure it is in stock or provided by the hospital?
No. Hold on. You're talking broadly now, but the Prime Minister.
Yeah, you have to.
What the Prime Minister?
No, Lennox. We have to broaden it because we're trying to understand or justify why a doctor will charge so much. You generally tell me that's racketing. I am not going into racketing by the doctors yet. I'm not going down that word yet. I want to give the doctors the benefit of doubt when they're trying to recover.
Listen, please. Give me 1 second. We're going to have a little conversation. What I'm saying to you is that the Prime Minister has made a statement that the public health services of the country offers surgeries at $580 to $880 average. That's what the cost is supposed to be for a public health patient, somebody who comes into the system, not through a private doctor, but through the district medical doctors or the health centers and so on, or the casualty, accident and emergency department. Good. Yeah. So when he says that those surgeries that are supposed to be in the region of $580 to $880, the doctors who are performing them in the public health system now are charging $15,000 more.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to suggest now that the Prime Minister didn't disclose everything he wants to know about, and we want to know about availability of medical supplies and so on.
No. It's not about he disclosed it. He knows strategically when he speaks, he knows how to cover his inefficiencies.
Okay, so what is he covering?
He does that well. Well, what is he covering is that the incompetence of the government to fulfill the obligations of supplying the hospital for the hospital to function how it's supposed to function.
But no, hold on.
Listen to me very carefully. Now,
I'm listening.
You realize he has knowledge of that happening to the extent where he even subsidizing the payments. So you know it wrong, but yet still you pay out the lump sum to the same doctor politically for political benefit, right? So he has knowledge. So he's not flagging them there. He only tried to defend it now based on a question was asked to him by Annette in the public domain. So he's trying to cover not the doctor's corrupt, his corruption. You know why? Because he's the primary facilitator of the court. What he claims is corruption, Leonard? Because the state is the beneficiary of that. One, on the political platform for political favor and favoritism by he creating the subsidy at $11,000, $15,000, $10,000 for the person to pay the bill. You know, that should not be that type of bill. He actually paid it. And two, the doctor, he knows what the doctors are charging because he state benefits through taxation. When you have a lazy, incompetent, in lack of innovative government, they will even thrive on illegal ways of getting income or revenue into the state. They will thrive on it to subsidize their tax expenses to meet their obligations of state. Even if where it comes from is wrong, they don't have a choice but to thrive and continue letting it happen because the inland revenue taxes the doctors based on his revenue and income. Am I wrong or right, Leonard?
No, what you're saying, what you said makes a lot of sense. There was something you were saying earlier that didn't connect, as far as I'm concerned.
Right, but it connects in because I'll tell you why. The racketeering, when a human has a customary characteristic of racketeering, he's very consistent at it. If you pay attention, the formula doesn't change, you know, Len. It's how it is being exposed and how it becomes public knowledge. But when you have a bad habit, you will learn to live around your bad habit, Leonard. So the government has a bad habit to do with passports, racketeering. They have a bad habit of how they get income based on their being inefficient in office, don't know how to do it, have lazy people, have people who are not innovative to create revenue or to go behind the right form of the accountability of revenue. That's what will happen. But when it's cleaning how to see blame, if any doctor has to go towards a legal action, Mr. Skerritt has to be testified to, you know, based on his knowledge, based on the fact that he knows, and he facilitated state funds to pay. You become an accomplice of the crime, Mr. Leonard Clinton. Is that anything strange to you?
No, it's
based
not.
On your history
No,
of
it's not.
investigating the government of Dominica?
No, it's not.
So that's my point. It is very consistent, and the habit has a way of exposing itself in all different domains of the society. So now we get a little fighting on the healthcare that nobody else, his words, you know, nobody will have a problem with you, know, me and Paps. You that say, why are you using state funds to pay for something you did illegal? Is that a customary practice of yours? Multiple suggestions have been made in the past. You debunk them. No, you yourself say it now. So what am I to think as a normal person in society? You understand my point, Mr. Leno? So sometimes you have to make the goose roast itself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Nobody hates you. It's your words. I can't tell him, call me before he talks.
He's not listening?
He doesn't call me again. But that is a very, very, very disturbing thing. I'm not even worried about the doctor's aspect of it. I am worried about how government controls what they call corruption. Do they facilitate it and gain from it? Or do you shut it down because it is wrong?
Yeah, but I'm saying that the Prime Minister has spoken, and the doctors seem to be on the receiving end of some very disturbing accusations. And I think it is in the public interest for the doctors, or at least some representative of the doctors, to speak with clarity in the very same way that you came and spoke on their behalf this afternoon.
But guess what? Guess what? Your partner, what's his name? The air mouth throat doctor. How's his name?
Dr. Irvin Pascal, my brother IP, yes.
Right. So Dr. Irvin Pascal is a victim of opening your mouth the wrong place at the wrong time. So when you see that as a professional playing off, in all honesty, you can love country, you can love this, you can love that, but when you see there is nowhere to go to the system to protect you when you voice your opinion, you think them little doctors that they're trying to pay their little student loan, etc., going to come out and talk when they know they have nowhere to go to get resolution in the system.
I hear you. All right.
So we trapped between a rock and a hard place in Dominica. Everybody on lockdown.
Okay.
Systematically. And we have the responsibility to break that cycle, nothing else. by changing
So who's
governance
the
in
we?
Dominica. That's the only
Who's the we that
solution.
going to change the cycle? The doctor's not involved in the we, right?
Well, the doctors can only change the cycle based on how the system is wired, you know. If the system wired 120 and they find 240 volts, what do you expect now?
My wife getting sick.
Circuit trip.
She say we don't speak. Let Lennox and them take care of this cover-up government. Leave it alone. We have our loan. Them boys dangerous. They will victimize us. Yeah.
You know already.
So it's working? Okay, all right. My brother, take care of yourself. Wow. Wow.
This is your chance to make 2025 unforgettable. The Super 6 jackpot has climbed to almost $1 million. Grab your ticket and start dreaming big.
Dominica, get your tickets now for the original Sauce and Punch 2025 on White Affair Caribbean Rhythmic Fusion, presented by the Rotary Club of Dominica and Flow. It all goes down Carnival Sunday, March 2nd, 4 p.m. at 7 Park Belfast, featuring an all-star DJ lineup: King's Fun, Unstoppable DJ, Selector Urban, DJ Payo from Martinique, The Spaniard from Antigua, DJ Snow, DJ Afi, DJ Flip the Ball, the Legacy Team from Barbados. Sauce and Punch got your favorite Booyah Stars, Trilogy, Let's Be, MFR Band, the Booyah Boss, Asa Banta, performing live at 7 Park Belfast. The original Sauce and Punch 2025 on White Affair Caribbean Rhythmic Fusion, hosted by Major Mystic. Tickets are available online at Ticket Bar or physical ticket 140 EC. Also available at Bullseye Pharmacy, Goodwill, Network Trading, Bonusville, Cubis Cuts, Papa State, Rotoria. Table packaging is available on Shop the MP. Sauce and Punch 2025 is brought to you by Flow, Archipelago Trading, Johnny Walker, Carry Beer, Spooner Vodka, Fine Footing, Belfast Estate, Vibes Radio, Q95, TBS Radio, Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, King's Ocean, Argos, Mr. King's Punch, Tony's Punch, Essential Design, Pirates, Jeffries, Fresh Farm, Sunrise Airlines, Instant Chucking, RER Limited, ICWI, We Forward, and Discover Dominica. Don't miss, it all goes down Carnival Sunday, March 2nd, 4 p.m. 7 Park Belfast, Sauce and Punch 2025 with all your favorite bands and DJs. Worldwide proceeds go towards community development. Secured parking available. Follow the Rotary Club of Dominica on Instagram for more info.
Cause I'm on my way.
KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominica.com, Facebook or WhatsApp at 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good.
Cause I'm on my way.
The telephone rings. Good afternoon.
Lennox, that's my last call. Lennox, I listened to the one before the last caller. The young lady from Bapper State. I do not want to call on it. Lennox, listen to that good. Lennox, I'm very much disappointed and upset with the doctors because you can't tell me the Prime Minister saying that about all you. Come out, Lennox, and defend yourself. Just like how you will defend yourself, the Prime Minister will defend yourself. You shouldn't be afraid to come out and defend yourself, my brother. So I'm so disappointed and upset about them doctors. What is happening? And they sing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. Let's take some more phone calls. It's 2:27. Good afternoon.
Yes, Lennox, I listened carefully to that caller, that he had some very good points. But you see, at the end, Lennox, and I don't know if you care to replay it, Roosevelt Carriage is saying, let me look at that particular case so that I can get you the whatever, whether the right price or whatever for your medical care. He's going to look at that case. Now, when he looks at that case, what's this course of action? He's not going to penalize the doctors because obviously he already accused them. But what he's going to do is pay the bill or refund the people. And when you refund a household of $15,000 for your mother who was dying and had to have a procedure, you've just bought a whole household of voters. So you see, he used government money, $15,000, pay that bill, and you have a whole house of voters. He may be looking at it that way, while we're not. Enough said.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Good afternoon. Hello? Something seems to be going wrong on the overseas line. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, very interesting program you have there. Because health financing to me is critical for the Dominican development. We need to find a way to finance health better than that. It's a situation where in the public health services has been offered to the public. We need to know what are the services that have been offered. What are the tests that can be done there? What are the, if we have to pay, how much money we have to pay? Because you also have private doctors that utilize the hospital to provide services to the population. And these private doctors not in the public health service. They are running their own private business. So they're charging what fee they want, but they're utilizing government equipment, nurses, and supplies to do their work.
And they're paying for that. And they're paying for that.
I have a discussion that is passed to some of my health ministers already. That's a thing that's going on for years in Dominica. Over 20, 30 years are happening. And we have not corrected it. So we need to seriously sit down and discuss that issue of health financing. What is it that you're going to promote in primary health care? What are the services that have been offered there? Our primary health care system needs to be revitalized. It has went down a notch. And seriously, so we have to look at that situation where people can't go to the hospital, cannot get these services, they cannot pay for it, they cannot pay for lab services. And that is where the problem is multiplying. So the Prime Minister, he has a point, but he has the responsibility to do his work because doctors cannot be just charging people and it's strong there and not taking action against them. The other thing is I heard a caller complaining about doctors are spending millions of dollars to train themselves. Most of these doctors got free training in Cuba. And they need to come back, cash out demand that they come back to the country and give us services at a reasonable price. So we have to rethink and re-strategize. Let us just enjoy your Calypso this morning. It's another topic. Calypso, you have to have people have the freedom to sing the song.
Yep.
If they're not libelous to people.
Definitely.
Calypso is a genre that came from slavery days, where we were masking to get the information out. Now we have a new set of masters that don't figure they don't hear it. But they have to hear it. Because this is affecting people on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they need to know. A lot of the time, they sit and listen to the Calypso. There's a lot of message you need for it.
Indeed.
Okay?
All right.
Good program.
Thanks, bro. God bless. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, my brother, what's up, man?
Mr. Kabwe, man.
Yes, well, it is one thing today. I want to give Roosevelt Skerrit thumbs up for the speech that he's giving, talking about doctors charging how much money and X, Y, Z. But I want to give him a 0 for the way he just said it, because he's doing like he's in charge of every living thing. So, Mr. Roosevelt Skerrit, I know you as a man coming to St. Martin's School with Mr. Joseph. His father used to sew down by Cable and Wireless in the end of the road, where that Rasta man used to love that police woman, and he used to make a lot of furnitures and those kind of things. I know you go down with them so. What I think your brain now is drifting, because the new level now you teach me that you're going to give me in my country is now starting to show. So I want you to stop the papi show, man. Let the doctor talk for the doctor. Let the garbage man talk for himself. Let the agricultural man talk for himself. And speak for the nation. That is what you're there for. You understand? Speak for the nation. Everything, say, duva there, every day, duva. You always do one there and there do one. You want to take blame for everything, and when the people say Roosevelt, you go in, just let Mr. Scary, just let Mr. Scary do his thing. Just let Mr. Scary use his money how he wants. I'm going to go to hell. He's not of a damn good place getting my money from Lennox. You know what I mean? So I'm tired with this kind of a thing. Now is the time to unite the people, unite the people. You let Christmas pass, you let everything pass. Now you let the carnival come. And Melissa saying, the city is ready for everything. Now, let me tell you something in closing, Melissa, the city is not ready for everything. I call on you to come up King George Street to check that hole for the children's sake that going to convent prep. You went to convent prep too. I brought you your recess from Mr. Popon. I know you before all the security guys that play match. Oh,
you used to bring recess for Melissa, from Mr. Popon.
Let me tell you something, boy. They went to convent. Popon is the man that entertained the block at $70 and $80 a pair of shoes. When Windsor Park playing and Kings was packed on stage. Those things, you could go by Popon. Popon, whole family has love. Popon is a lovely man. It's not because you Melissa scary Popon for it to last Melissa or last Popon. Those people are lovely people. Scary is a lovely man, but I don't know who that injecting things in his brain or how his brain working. Mr. Scary inclusive. Remember what they did to Patrick John. But Patrick John was stronger than him. And Patrick John came back and ended with the whole Windsor Park and have the Windsor Park playing sports. You know what I mean? And you came back and block it out and say, no sports. Zero for the people. Give rum. I like rum and I like bomb. When I drink my rum, I live in a bomb. She tells me to take her back to Christy Potter who comes so quick. When I started jamming, yeah, what she started ball. My mother coming. Tell me why you're not coming. Yeah, I want to scare it.
Yes,
She tell me to take her back to Christy Potter who comes so quick. When I started jamming, yeah, what she started balling. My mother coming. Tell me why not coming. Just remember who that will tell you that. If you do the work properly. Okay? We're not starting for the time.
Thanks, bro.
And you don't know already.
God bless you. Yeah, take care.
Nice vibes.
Now, listen up. Hey, Doc, somebody sent me a message there saying you may be concerned. But, Doc, when you're concerned, you have to call me. Somebody saying as though he hear Doc being implicated on the program. The Doc. I talking about the Doc, my brother, Dr. Irvin Pascal, IP. No. The people were saying that you are a victim. Black Pepper say you are a victim of the system. And we are not aware, except that there's been some recent breaking news. We're not aware that you're involved in the public health service system right now. Are you? I don't know that you are, but if just in case you are, you maybe you might be the voice of the doctors in the public health system.
As long as you have
Doc,
Doc,
are you in or you out? You in or you out or what? What is the story, Doc? Well, call me. All right, you know what, Franklin, let's go back to our Calypso, because we gotta talk. Leave this thing alone for the time being. Give the doctors a chance for them to collect their thoughts and so on. Maybe they'll call. They probably will call tomorrow. What are we doing? We're going to Shanice now. Okay, let me do Shanice.
Let's do the Shanice.
Shanice is talking about the experts.
Yeah.
Right. Shanice.
Powerful voice.
Yeah.
Put on my reading glasses and I scrolling through my Facebook page.
Right there. You need to context.
Yeah, context.
Franklin have all his reading glasses. I don't have none. I put on the reading glasses and Franklin now going to scroll. He's going to scroll in.
Yeah, and
then scrolling through. You're not scrolling through the pages of a book, you know. You're scrolling through the Facebook page.
Yes.
Remember that, eh?
Yes.
Remember that. The Facebook page.
Facebook used to be about connecting, but now the experts taking center stage.
Oh, but you see why context is important?
Mm-hmm.
Facebook used to be about a certain kind of thing, and now the experts, the experts take control. They don't take control on the block, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Facebook they have their strength.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Good.
I've been feeling like I'm reading Shakespeare. He both on them for long, but the grammar not so strong.
Hear that?
Yeah.
They posted them long on Facebook, but the grammar not so strong. You're right in that. But you scroll it. Your reading glasses will help you, my brother.
Everybody wants to be advised. They must have an opinion, and you can't tell them they're wrong. Oh, some cannot even plan a party, but advising Mama and TFC.
Did you?
No. They cannot run a party, but they're advising Mava and DFC.
Yes.
Write that down.
Yeah,
Some of them can't even run a party. They can't make a party, but they want to advise Mava and DFC.
Okay, so they don't know how to give a party.
Okay, good. We're going. This is Shanice experts. We're talking about expertise now.
They're expertise, then you mad if you're not strong. Like all the experts, make me the Piper run.
You heard to run.
No, I was by
Mr. Piper.
Hello.
The experts make Mr. Piper run, you know. Plenty of people running, you know.
Running.
Experts running, people like joke. They run Piper now. Piper. I'm taking that to mean Mr. Colin Piper.
Well, it has to be.
Yeah, okay, Mr.
He
Colin
was the
Piper.
one playing the tunes, the Piper.
The Piper. You was playing the tune.
Yes, he just played, but they said too much tune for you.
Somebody just paid him to play tune.
Hello, leave me alone.
Anyway, the experts run him.
The experts, yeah.
According to this one.
Sorry for my
Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic. Experts in festival, experts in carnival, experts in every subject. They always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them Noah or No Vision.
No Vision.
Or even Nowhere. They always know.
Yes, people, they always know.
Yeah, we're listening to Shanice. They always know. The experts.
Shanice again.
Once the topic hot and it's trending, they pick up. Their favorite is politics. They know on all who we depending, and they know exactly what to think. Don't even mention the Prime Minister. They will write a book on how Mr. is the crook. They don't even live in Dominica, but you can sense the rage. At the time we need a change. Oh, some cannot even lead a family, but advising how to lead a country. Their expertise will send you mad if you're not strong. Like how the experts make the Paris run.
Hold on, I haven't heard this one.
You didn't want. Some of them don't want to run a family, but they will tell you how to run the country.
Yes.
That's experts too.
Yes, I know they're experts to you. I just said the
And
one
them
Paris.
experts there, they make Delbert Parish run. Okay,
okay.
I asked my
I had someone that
no,
one.
well, this morning I asked my better than AI assistant Sunny. I asked Sunny to investigate that for me, because I want to know where Delbert run to.
Yeah, but what?
Hey, bro, you good? Delbert Senator Paris, you good? Because
your name call. Yeah.
experts
name,
make you run.
Your name call.
Your name call. Colin Piper run.
Yeah.
And Delbert run. Like two people that run
Yes.
so far.
And so far with the watch map and the other folks at the DFC.
Yeah.
Yes.
DFC and so on.
Run. Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic, experts in political science, experts in law, experts in every subject. They always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them Noah or No Vision or even Noel. Cause they always know. They always know. Don't even talk about carnival season, has Dominic. Experts in their element. Count on them to be the voice of reason. Critiquing with confidence. They know all about the booyah. Who's the better band? Triple K or Signal Band? Every post they make will lead to drama. You will surely know when they hit your Calypso. Oh, some cannot even sing a donkey, but they sure who win in the monarchy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Some of them can't even sing a damn key.
Yes,
but they sure going to win the monarchy.
That is, who wrote that?
The monarchy.
Who?
They can't sing a key, you know, they can't sing a key, but they know the monarchy. Yeah.
I just got it. Yes.
Some of them don't even can't even sing a damn key, but they know who's going to win the monarchy. The monarchy.
Monarchy.
Yes.
That's well written. Oh my
God. You understand?
That's a masterpiece. Because I know coming up shortly.
Yeah, but now it's Calypso now.
Yeah.
It's Calypso season now. And Carnival, and So
yes, remember for three names that to remember to remember. One is Noah, Noisha, and Noel.
And Noel.
So,
and Noel. And the people that run so far is we have Colin Piper and Delbert Senator Paris. So far they run. The experts run them. Let's go now.
They'll finish just the show before it's done. See how the experts making trilogy run.
Trilogy number 3. Trilogy. They make King Trilogy run. The experts.
And Senator.
No. The name is Delbert Senator Paris.
Okay, I have Delbert Senator Paris.
Yeah, you have to put Delbert Senator Paris.
I have it like that.
And then you have Colin Piper, you have Delbert Senator Paris, and now you have Trilogy, King Trilogy. King Trilogy. He was the king in 2023. Once a king, always a king.
Yes.
It's Calypso. Yes. Okay?
So
good.
He run. Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic, experts in bouillon, experts in calypso, experts in any subject. They always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them Noah.
I know it's sure, or even Noah.
Cause they always know.
They always know.
Now, let me tell you a little secret. You see that song?
Yes, sir.
And you see Shanice, performing it. You see what the results of the quarterfinals said.
Yes.
That Shanice came number one.
Number one.
That song is a song the judges like.
And they will continue to like.
No. The judges like that song.
Yes.
There is no reason they will start all of a sudden disliking it.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
It means they feel the lyrics well put together, good craftsmanship, and they feel that the melody, that's a very strong melody.
Yes, yes.
The sing-along quality of the song is
that's
excellent.
What
you can
see. That is what I wanted to hear from you.
You sing along with me. That tells me the melody is easy. It's nice.
And then last year when she sang, remember she sang "Roule Chapeau"?
Roll your
that's an international song. If you can get that one too, that'd be nice before we go. Roule Chapeau. Roll your rose. That's a spectacular song.
Okay, now, so Shanice is emerged so far in the competition with a song that the judges obviously like.
Yes.
And they like the way she put it down. She was the clear winner of the quarterfinals as far as the judges were concerned.
Yes.
And I need to note that. So the finals is a 2-song competition.
Yeah.
Let's see, depending on what Shanice has second song.
Yeah.
Shanice has emerged so far as one of the Calypsonians to watch as Dice is trying to sing down the crown again in defense of the monarchy.
In defense.
Yeah.
But okay. I hope he gets a better second song. I don't know if this is going to be her first song, but this pushes her in the first 5.
Yeah. This has a right up there in the competition. No question about that.
Arrangement is perfect.
Let's do this and we'll come back.
So what they always know political times.
Present the first edition of a yearly event, Music New, coming this Easter weekend, featuring undisputed icons of music from the Commonwealth of Dominica. 10 times Calypso King, Dice, Cat-Ass icon, Elisha Benoit, former WCK member, Naive, and expert serenade member, Super Dan HD. All supported by Ronnie and the Sunshine Band. DJ Matthew, Ninja Man Lloyd, and DJ LT will be playing the best in Calypso, Bunyon, Zouk, and Soca. Doors open at 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. on Good Friday, 18th of April. Catch them at Faces Nightclub, Ilford, London. Tickets are £40 in advance, £50 on the door. And on Easter Saturday, the 19th of April, catch them at Jamia, formerly Ratway, Wakefield Road, Bradford. Tickets £30, £40 on the door. All your tickets are available on Eventbrite, or you can call 07438 775 584. Celebrate music and
Mouvement créole à Secure. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui est présenté. Mouvement créole. Tous les mardis soirs, entre 6 et après-midi. Information, blagues, interviews, l'histoire, problème, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. Nous fait un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames. Tous les mardis soirs, QFM qui est frappé avec bon paroles créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous? Rapidement, Mouvement créole à ce grand station QFM. Voici avec nous tous les mardis soirs, 6h pour Mouvement créole. Matchez ça. Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, here's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
This is your chance to make 2025 unforgettable. The Super 6 jackpot has climbed to almost $1 million. Grab your ticket and start dreaming big, big.
Hold it there. We're going to play your gentleman. He's the Energizer Bunny. He's the Energizer Bunny of Calypso in Dominica. That's the Checo. But, you know, when Checo came on the scene some years ago, and he was the one who put this thing in out there. He dropped it in the universe. This AM to PM business. Yeah. Oh, you remember Checo is the Checo. Checo was in the AM. It is in the PM. You know that? Yes, okay. And then the man himself take it and he say from AM to PM we're working. Now it's CO time. Okay, but original Checo. I hope Checo gets some royalties for that AM to PM.
I've never been a priest, nor have been a pastor. But from where I stand, I see spiritual warfare. The things that we see, people going after. It is very clear that there are demons out there. But if we need to stop this evil spirit from invading our churches and public office, evil and good can be in one unit.
So you're gonna free up bad spirit. Evil and good can be in the same unit.
Yeah. Two different entities.
You have to free up the bad spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was listening to it.
Yeah. You have to remember. You have to scroll in. Remember, yeah. I check in. I check in your notes after. You know.
Here on the obia, pretend like you don't know it there.
There on the obia, you're pretending like you don't know it there. On the obia, pretending like you don't know it there. Huh? Note that now. Why you have to go?
Things happening in our face, people behave like they don't. Christians are 100-fold, but Buddhists can block out. My uncle wants to snap again, but this time I have uncle spray. Don't open our eyes and stop. The things they will do if we play Jeff and Momo. We have pastors from East and West, and blacker than me. Them and the scrambled
The man just scramble fast, you know. Checo say, no. Checo is quoting somebody. Fred the fool. Yeah, uncle.
Please pray for the churches, please pray for the police. They are fighting battles that should not exist. The churches would pray and police would arrest. Take out them demons and clean up all promise. But it It seems my people, they are under a spell. Tibo is the remedy to keep them in health. The church and police to fight for what is right. Oh, help me, God, them don't collide. It's in the country in a trance. The people need that in riverance. Playing like a pharaoh. They say that my people. The people say you there too long. Uncle say I'm waiting for my son. It's appropriate for money, destroying the economy. Open our eyes and stop. Got the dynasty of the one-man party. Or worship and playing masters doing anything that they want. Them man,
One man don't have them. The man don't have class.
So take that. So take that.
Take that.
I have never done it so that I can relate. Or some people that go back and eat up their vomit. Some would even appear to stand up for justice. When even longer the carrot they rush into eat it. But it's like this disease catching everybody, making them lose principle and morality. But trust me, the evil you indulge in today, sooner or later you'll have to pay. Tell me what they promise you, magistrate, to be on both the young doctor. Here a big police loot on EVA his family. Get go eat and make their satis because he tell them the police fee. I hear no minister even when it's them that should be in jail.
Minister giving jail bail when it's them that should be in jail. And they have a line about Brian there. Brian, say something. Brian, I supposed to make his Brian. Brian,
run for yourself, boy.
Brian, you good?
Open our eyes and stop this. Murder and slackness will put us at blackness. They are violations and the police doing anything that they ask. Them man, in this man.
He said,
that's uncle. Uncle, let's say that.
Aye. Let's take a look.
Yeah,
He said, Uncle afraid.
Uncle afraid.
He has to pray, please, for the police. You have another person coming up?
No, that's it.
He has to prayers. He has to prayers.
No.
He had some pastors some prayers, and he's asking anybody, but that's another part of mine. Anybody can be bought, just give them the right price. But the uncle afraid, so you have to pray for the police. Basically, what he's saying, exorcise the country.
Yeah.
Everywhere you turn. So we need an exorcist to come now.
But Franklin, that's all the time we have. Huh?
That's what I mean.
3 o'clock is upon us. But we got to do some more of that. We got a lot of Calypso in the system, you know.
Yeah, man.
And we have to, we have to listen to what the people are singing. We have to listen to the message.
Yeah.
There's some wonderful messages there, and solutions too. We had to listen to the Caisonians.
The experts. I love the experts, man. I love the experts.
All right. My brother, care yourself. We'll see you tomorrow. Dominica, love you all the time.
Hosted by Creole Cultural Ambassador Prince Maddox and sponsored by Digicel. Creole Habit promises to be a royal celebration of elegance, grace, and charm with the fabulous 4. The 2025 Miss Teen contestants on Q95 FM, Q95 FM Facebook page and YouTube channel. This Friday, February 7th from 11 a.m. Creole Habit, a front row sit into the culture of Dominica.
Love and safety should be every child's birthright. Sadly, this isn't the case for many worldwide, including here in Dominica. Whether emotional, physical, or sexual, child abuse has no place in our society. But fear and silence cause it to go unnoticed. As proud Dominicans, we all have a role to play. Let's start by being aware of the signs, unexplained bruises and injuries, and sudden changes in behavior like anxiousness or withdrawal.